You gotta turn that down. I'm working on it. Welcome into the Annie Frey Show Christmas special. Boy, if you could see, and you will, there's a baby behind the camera, there's a dog behind the camera, and there are some other very special people here behind the camera. And I gotta turn these comments up. I need you guys all to say hello in the comments, whether you're watching us on YouTube. Make sure that when you're there, you do please subscribe. This is just basically an opportunity for us to come to you and say Merry Christmas. And the guests of the hour, we do have two of Santa Claus's elves right here. And boy, are they different. So stick around. If you would like to ask one of the elves a question, or if you have a kiddo that would like to talk to the elves, please comment wherever you're watching. And Trisha, who is here, and I'm going to introduce her in a second, is going to monitor this. And we're going to bring some kids, some special kids on here in a minute to talk to the elves and, have elf conversation, I guess. Before we do that, I want to introduce some people to you. If you're new to the Annie Frey Show, we are so grateful that you're here. We've had quite a year. I've had quite a year, specifically being out for 3 months of it after having a kiddo. Molly is back there. I'm sure she'll make an appearance. But one of the highlights of this year is that we have on the Annie Frey Show a new executive producer. So the very festive Brad Range, come here and have a seat. Woo! Yeah, it's like TMZ or something.
It is. This is legit.
This is legit. Can people hear us? I guess they can hear us, right? Comment and tell us if you can hear us. So, Brad, you've been on the show since September, Labor Day, basically.
Yeah, September 7th.
October, November, December. 3 months in.
3 months.
That almost makes you not new anymore.
Almost.
Do you still feel new?
Yes. Every day feels new.
But today was an interesting day.
Today was a fun day. Got to learn how to bring in a press conference from the president live, so that was pretty neat. Yeah,
and it was late, as is usual. We're all good. Mm-hmm. Hey, is my husband back there?
He went downstairs.
He's hiding. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Standard Jared. Can you ask him to come up here for a second? I'm gonna ask him to put the dog upstairs. So, your experience. Your experience before the Annie Frey Show and radio was nuts.
Zero, none, no.
What did you have going into becoming the producer of the show that you felt translated well?
I have a podcast.
Yeah.
So that helps, talking on podcast. I'm a youth minister. I preach every so often, so speaking was easy. I've run a soundboard before.
Speaking isn't easy for everyone. Like, you can run the... Well, yeah, anyway.
I've run a soundboard before, and basically StreamYard too. I've used that for my podcast. Mm-hmm. So there's a little technical side of it that helped out. But outside of that, not much.
Well, I knew Brad on Twitter, and I know that, if you're watching us right now, you're watching us on one of the social media platforms that we're connected to. I'll list them for you right now, but I know you all have preferences. You have the platform you use. So it's nice if you subscribe or like or whatever across the platforms, but I appreciate wherever you take us in from. If it's usually just the radio station, that's the best. 97.1 FM, noon to 3 on weekdays. We do stream our show live every weekday from noon to 3 on the Annie Frey Show Facebook page, on the Annie Frey YouTube channel, the Annie Frey Show Twitter, bless you, Molly, the Annie Frey, did I say Twitch? Twitch and Twitter.
Twitch, Twitter.
And now Rumble and Getter.
Yep.
All of them. So please consider joining us in the afternoon. And we are grateful for everybody. We know that you have a choice on what to do with your time in the afternoon. And if you spend 5 minutes with us in the car, if you spend the whole 3 hours every day, we're grateful for all of you, and we appreciate your choice. So I'm just going to let you talk a little bit about what it's like to be the executive producer of the Annie Frey Show. Is it what you expected?
I didn't know what to expect. So to say is it like what you expected? I can't answer that question. But I've learned a lot more about everybody and who they are and how much everybody is so much like they are on the air, off the air. Ryan is the exact same person.
Yeah, right. There's no act there. We just found out because all of our spouses and significant others are here. This is my house, so obviously my husband's here. But we just found out that Ryan's wife doesn't listen to the show. She's a teacher, so she doesn't really ever get to listen to the show. So we're going to learn a lot from her And we might have some things to tell her here in a bit too.
My wife listens to the show and she's a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
she tunes in on YouTube, but I think she mutes it and just comments every so often.
Mm-hmm. And Summers. That's when my
Summers
husband spends
awesome.
the most of the time. So, Brad, I just want to say thank you. You've been great.
Thank
Knocking
you.
it out of the park. One of the reasons why I chose Brad for this position is because you've been following the show for how long? I mean, did you listen on Saturday when I was on Saturdays?
I would listen when you were on Saturdays when I would catch it.
Cutting grass.
Yes. And then also whenever I was substitute teaching in ACR, back whenever you were on the 97.1 Facebook page.
Yeah. So it's kind of just reached out and grabbed one of you guys and knew that he was a good person and was right for the show. And it's been great.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a disappointment.
I brought you here to tell you, Brad, that
yeah.
we got some things to discuss. No, not at all. It's been great. So, Brad, go get our next guest here, our next festive participant in the show, the one with the imbibing snowman on her sweater. You know her. She's been around 97.1 for quite some time. Trisha Siekman. Yeah, Trisha. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, Elves.
So you are now officially the assistant brand manager of 97.1 FM Talk.
Yep.
Did I say that right?
Yep.
Trisha has been around 97.1, one of the longest tenured employees that's still there. I think I might be second to Denise, maybe, because Mark Cox was there on weekends starting out when I was working in digital.
Yep.
But you came around in 2012 and worked in digital with me and became the executive producer of the morning show and just have been around taking charge and leading things ever since, and obviously doing a really great job.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a big year. It was good.
So
Really good.
She's here to help produce this. And, I don't know how much you've been able to assess specifically the Annie Frey Show, but the digital stuff that we do here. But it's kind of fun to be able to broaden radio outside of normal broadcast airwaves and do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I mean, even something like this, we're letting all of these people in your home for Christmas. And it's very genuine.
Yeah.
I mean, we shared a meal and we're celebrating Christmas, and the Annie Frey Show has done an incredible job bringing everybody into that mix.
Well,
so
these elves are out of control.
I feel like it was like a lot of love from the elves, and now it feels like some heckling from the elves.
I think there's a lot of a lot of love from one of the elves.
There's one elf back there that, yeah.
It's kind of. We got a snorter back there. What's going on?
You didn't see?
Huh?
There's more elf. There's an elf leg. Is that leg?
That's a lot of leg. No, it's not that show.
I've never seen the elves on the shelves dressed like that.
So, do you think we're ready to bring them in?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know if
Still
the world's
working on
ready.
it. Executive producer Brad says we're still waiting on it.
Can we check the comments? Does anybody want to see the elves?
Yeah, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, man. Hi, Erica. Erica is our resident, show hater / she doesn't know how she feels about the show anymore. We're pretty
But she's
excited that
here.
Yeah, she's here. So many people saying hello. Jennifer says, Trisha, so cute.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Well done. We've got Mark watching from Shrewsbury, England. Let's see. Man, there's so many people saying hi. Please comment and say hello. Dave Klein said Brad is doing a fantastic job as the executive producer of the show. Dave would know. He's there. He's the producer of the Mark Room Show. Okay, let's get one at a time.
Yeah, I think so.
The happy elf. Let's get the happy elf in here. Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right.
Please
Bring it
welcome Happy Elf. What is your name?
Hi.
Elf.
Hi.
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 Hi. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm outstanding and still improving. Thanks for having me. My name is Sprinkles Light. I was Sprinkles for a while until this year when I saw the doctor and he said I had a little too many sprinkles. And so
So you're light.
I'm Sprinkles Light now.
How long did it take you to transition from Sprinkles to Sprinkles Light?
Oh, it was hard. I'm still transitioning. I'm not perfect. I cheat every once in a while. Don't tell my wife that though. Okay. I think it's this way. Don't tell my wife that though.
Yeah,
okay?
keeping the secret from
She's
you.
a vegetarian, and do you know what I like to make her for dinner? Since I'm an elf, alfalfa. Get it?
I do.
Yeah, that's a funny elf.
When you're making the angry elf laugh, it's I don't know if that's a good thing or anything. What is with the dog? I am gonna go take care of the dog.
Okay.
Can you take care of the people?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, excuse me.
So, been waiting for this moment to happen. Really, I think the show should be about me, and there's a lot of problems going on when I don't get to have it my way. And so now we're going to go over my dissertation that I wrote a couple of years ago about why elves are treated poorly and should not be treated poorly any longer. There's certain authoritarian figures in real life as well as, figuratively that, make me feel lesser. And I just don't agree with that anymore. And I've been talking with my head trainer elf, who's really been, keeping me on the straight and narrow. He's the one who recommends that I go with light sprinkles from now on instead of regular sprinkles. And you'll see him in a little bit and you'll know what we're talking about. But when Annie gets back, everything's great. And I love all you guys so much. Hi. This is great. Hi. Should I go the other way? Is that better
I don't
for you?
know. Is that the other way?
Yeah, the spandex material really is having problems
You
from the
would have
North
thought
Pole.
when
The
you went
temperature.
from sprinkles to sprinkles light that your clothes would have gotten bigger on you.
Yeah, well, the temperature change from the North Pole to here in southwestern
It's causing you
Illinois,
to expand.
it's expanding a little bit. I'm not a scientist. I mean, just play one on TV, Elven TV, but come on, I just
Which
work in a
channel
workshop.
is that you're on?
You don't have it favorited?
I think I've been missing out.
Oh, 10,042, of course.
10:40. Is it Angry Elf time? Is he here? Is he ready?
Yeah, we've got to. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, here he is.
All right, come on in.
Am I
Get
leaving
out
or is he
there.
No, you're standing here.
Oh, hi.
Hey, hi.
Hi, sir.
I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. Merry Christmas.
So, to stay in character,
What are you talking about?
I am here to explain that we are not, I can say this,
Yeah.
we are not we're not traditional elves. We are what is referred to, and we talked about this a little bit, we're referred to as muscle elves.
Muscle.
So all elves are little mythology, like I'm world building here. But
Should I get my notepad?
I think I should.
all elves are created at the same size. And then some choose to be, I don't know, like hardcore. And
Hardcore elves.
and we do,
Are they very
like,
serious?
we do a lot of the protecting. So there's one major elf that protects Santa, and then all the other muscle elves protect that elf. And so I am not.
What's you?
I'm like number 4. But there's also like 1,000 of us, so 4 is like really good. But after a long time, you start to get, as anything, you just get jaded by the business of it. And
This is for the kids.
oh yeah, this is for the kids. Annie, thank you. If you have Christmas
welcome.
wishes, that's why we're here. Ultimately, we're probably closer to Santa than even regular.
Probably
elves.
even closer than Mrs. Claus, if we're being honest.
Yeah, which is weird this time of year. But with that, he's busy, and so we're kind of there for all of his needs.
Santa's been sleeping on the workshop couch a little more often than years past, and because he's dedicated to bringing all of the toys and well wishes to all of you across the world and globe.
So,
I should probably say something.
yeah, you should take over.
So, what you're watching the Annie Frey Show Christmas special. I do want to remind you that on Christmas Eve, Trisha, what time does this Christmas special start? 9, 6? 6 or 9?
It starts at 9 on Christmas.
9 a.m. on
9
Christmas
a.m. on
Eve.
Mhm.
So on Friday, you can tune into the Annie Frey Show Christmas special, and we have a lot of really, really great stuff put together for you to take in and listen to the entire day. All Christmas Eve, you can put your dial right on 97.1 FM, and it's like minimal commercials, no commercials. There's this guy at work, his name's Ryan, he does the imaging, and he wrote me a promo to say about this, but the promo had blanks in it that I was supposed to read. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw that. We see everything. We see,
Literally.
yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
Go back to the Santa Claus thing.
We see, yeah. We see everything.
The one thing we didn't see was the traffic on the way over here to
Yeah.
Annie's house.
Oh my
because-
gosh, no, tell me about it.
Yeah.
How about this weather?
Yeah, I know. My God. I had a coupon at the local store and they wouldn't honor it. It was a couple of days expired.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to get me that recipe.
So, okay, should we bring in Jared? Can you see if Evelyn would like to come up here? And we'll talk to our first kiddo. And are you ready for this? To relay some messages? Or
Absolutely.
Take them in?
Are there a lot of comments from children on the live stream? Because I feel like there's not.
Just a bunch of adults questioning. They do have a lot of questions.
As they should.
Am I allowed to go read the questions?
You can
Can
read.
we promote this? I don't want to promote this fire behind
How
me.
about Brad
This is
and
getting hot.
Trisha? If there's something that we should know, you just shout out. Come here, Evelyn. Come here. You want Sunny to come up here too? Have Sunny come up here. Okay.
Hey, Sonny.
You would know everything.
Yeah, it's fine.
Come here.
It's
gonna have to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. You can sit in my lap. I don't know why there's.
on, Evelyn.
Come on, girls, over here.
So here's Evelyn. Come here.
Got 2 seats for you,
right
left
here,
and a right.
right here.
Here's an Evelyn. Sonny, you want to come up here too?
Yep, on
You can sit
Annie's
right
lap.
here.
On Annie's lap. There
You
you
can
go.
sit right next. There you go. So, Evelyn, say hi.
Hi,
Evelyn is my kindergartner, and Sunny, how old are you, Sunny?
7.
7. Sunny is Ryan's 7-year-old daughter who couldn't make it here, but we're so glad that. What did you say her name was?
I didn't. It is
Todd.
Tolly
Tolly.
Grover,
Tolly.
Cleveland, Elf.
That's the formal part.
Elf is the surname of all elves.
We-
I
yeah.
didn't need to say that.
Well, to the others, that are different than us, yes. But I knew what you meant. So
Obviously. Is there something that you need to ask them before we get into the conversation, or just to get to know them a little bit, so that you can relay to Santa Claus?
Well, like Tully over here said, we know everything there is to know typically, but we can ask a couple of things.
We're not omnipresent,
Omniscient.
but we are omniscient.
Yeah, sometimes omnipresent as well, but you know what I mean. Yeah, omniscient.
I don't
most
know.
of-
No, I don't know that we've ever been omnipresent. Okay.
Omnipresent.
Hi,
Okay.
Evelyn. I'll ask the first question. What's your favorite color?
Am I the colors in the rainbow?
All of the colors of the rainbow. Mine's
Oh,
Robin.
gosh.
Robin's eggs blue.
Mm,
Hmm.
Sonny, I would ask you that question also, but I don't know how you're going to follow that answer.
What is your favorite color, Sonny?
well, I like all of them except orange.
All of them but orange.
Mm-hmm.
These are awesome answers.
Mm-hmm.
Is this red or orange?
That's red.
That's
Okay.
right.
God.
It was close.
Okay, good.
Oh, it's very Christmas red. Are you girls ready for Christmas?
Uh-huh.
You are?
Yes.
What, Sunny, tell me what you like about Christmas the most.
I like the presents.
You like the presents? That's a good answer. What about you? What do you like?
I like making the cookies for Santa.
Making cookies for Santa? Now, I guess maybe let's ask the elves here. Does Santa Claus really eat all the cookies?
Oh yeah. The question you should be asking is how many does he leave for others like us? How many does he bring back home?
How many?
0.
He eats them all.
Yeah, or he gives them to the reindeer. Do you think it's okay that he feeds the reindeer before he feeds us? I don't think so either.
Do you leave cookies for Santa Claus?
Uh-uh.
No. Does your dad eat them all before Santa Claus gets to him?
We,
Yeah.
we leave out packages of old gummy bears for Santa.
So, okay, I'm going to ask you girls some questions here. First, I want to know one thing that you would like to tell the elves here that you would like from Santa Claus for Christmas. Just one thing. And Sunny, if you know what you would like to ask, you can go ahead and tell us that too.
My own locket because my locket broke.
You would like your own locket?
Because my other locket broke.
Okay. Okay, tell them. Ask them nicely.
I would like another locket for Christmas, please.
Yeah, sure. Why did it break though? What happened? Can I ask you that? I just did. So may I ask you that?
It fell off my neck.
What were you running around or bicycling or what happened?
No.
It just
It's
fell
not
off.
a long distance from here to the ground for you. How did it break?
It went like this.
Was there a warranty?
Okay.
We're very specific about warranties. Was there a
No.
warranty?
No warranty.
No.
All right.
So
That's
a new
smart.
locket.
Don't ever buy the warranty.
What about you, Sunny? What did you say you wanted?
I would like a pink watch.
A pink watch?
My old one got cracks in it because I was hitting it against a window.
That'll happen.
Evelyn, do you want to tell us what really happened to your locket?
No.
Sonny came over and found it.
Beat it with the watch. All right. So you would like a locket and you would like a pink watch. How about a Christmas wish? Molly, pipe down. How about a Christmas wish or a Christmas prayer? Something that you want to pray for, or a Christmas wish that they can give to Santa? What kind of things would you One thing. What do you say? Sonny, you go first.
I want like my mom's family to believe in Jesus.
Yeah. Being able to pray and know Jesus, that's a good thing. What about you, Evelyn?
Help my friend Grayson get better with his sister.
Get better. That's good. Get healthy. So health and knowing Jesus, those are good things. And then the last thing that I want to know is, who would you like to say Merry Christmas to? You can tell the camera. Merry Christmas to anybody. Evelyn, who would you like to say Merry Christmas to?
Rosie.
Rosie. Okay. Merry Christmas to the dog. Fantastic. Sunny, who would you like to say Merry Christmas to?
My Grammy.
Your grandma. Want to just say Merry Christmas, Grammy?
Merry Christmas, Grammy.
Well, that's very good. Elves, any other questions?
Does it have to be a pink watch?
You know, sometimes
Yeah.
a new color watch is like the next chapter in watches.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could be a brand new cool color.
Evelyn, would it be
It's not going to be orange. I promise you that.
Yeah, let's eliminate colors as opposed to pink colors.
Evelyn, would it be okay if the picture in the locket is of us two elves?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
We can do that.
Merchandise. I've been
Yeah.
telling Santa that if they just start including us in more things, you know, and he just doesn't want to pay the royalties,
Yeah.
which you and I have talked about ad nauseum.
We have, but mostly it's because I have to tell you that you are not allowed to speak to Santa as often as you do.
Oh,
And you know that as far as your place in the order.
I thought they were going to pretend like I was like 7 or 6. You're 4. I thought we were going to joke about that today.
No. Sprinkles Light is in the 700s.
700s, not 7.
No.
Fantastic. All right, you want to give the elf a hug? You want to give me a hug? Yeah. Okay. Merry Christmas. Love you. All right, you can go back downstairs. Good job, Sonny.
Okay, Mario Kart.
All right, am I reading that? Sam says, I know what I want. All right, Sam. If you have questions,
Yeah, can somebody shout the questions out to us from maybe?
Yeah, because
Back
some people
here.
in line 700 deep, it's harder to hear than others.
Patrick says, idea for a radio show, Elves America. I don't know about that.
No, I don't like that either. I don't
Saturdays?
like that title. I mean,
Mornings?
as far as I know, from 8 to 10 is wide open.
Why
So
don't you ask Sam what he wants?
Sam, what do you want? Comment on the live stream here what it is that you want. He's saying hello. He says, I want a toy car from Tractor Supply. Ooh,
ooh, okay.
Uh,
All right, Sam.
from Tractor Supply. Have you ever been to Tractor Supply?
Yeah, we don't have them in the North Pole, but like I'm familiar with
You
them
know
around
them.
here. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're omniscient, so we know about Tractor Supply. We don't need it.
It's probably a good thing you're in the area, though.
But Santa
what
kind of is in his own way Tractor Supply.
Yeah, but what we like to do for fun, though, is we realize that there's a lot of posers out there at retail stores this time of the year selling a lot of things that we actually make, and we're the manufacturer, you know, the
But
non-dis-
we don't make them. The toy elves.
Well,
make
right.
them.
We as a
We're
group,
muscle elves.
You know, yeah. Yeah. Yes, we are. Some of us a little more muscular than others, but I'm working on it. So, you know, we go and we talk to them. We try to ask about the specifications, you know, gas mileage for the toy cars and stuff like that. And they act a big game like they know what they're talking about. But I mean, our people were the ones that created basically everything that are at these retail stores. So it's just interesting.
All right, I'm going to step out because we are going to bring somebody else into this live stream.
Oh,
And you guys, can you hold
not
the
Santa,
fort
is
down
it?
here for a minute?
absolutely.
No, it's not Santa. You would know.
Good.
Stand by.
So as far as if you're on the stream right now, as far as framing goes, if somebody could comment why I'm getting the same framing as the tree, that'd be great. Not sure that can be fixed unless Annie approves it, but you're getting great.
Yeah, I think so.
Spot here.
Well, and also just for the people at home that don't understand, the chain of command, if you will, from four,
Mhm.
you've upgraded since we left. You're like 6. Okay.
Yeah, there's
So
been some
4
death.
to
There's been some death.
700. There's something with the attire and the uniform that, the more senior, elves don't have to really respect. And, I think that's why I've, look, I'm wearing the standard issued socks.
I'm wearing dress socks,
I'm wearing the standard issue suspenders.
and I am not.
So, really the way that Santa and Mrs. Claus, I think, would want it as far as the branding is concerned is to have, a more, respectably looking, elf
Mm-hmm.
front and center.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're sharing time with the tree.
Well, once you've been around a while and you've earned respect, you can do basically anything you want.
Yeah.
And my choice is to lose the suspenders. Although it's fine that you do, and I'm glad that you do.
Others might say that you're selfish for not considering the rest of the people that, you're not wearing the suspenders because it's really been recommended that everybody wear their suspenders. So
Yeah.
I think you're a little selfish.
Yeah, it has. I've heard that a lot.
Ish.
I've heard that a lot. I've heard they've asked many times for me to wear the full costume, and I said the
Uniform.
the uniform is what I meant to say there.
No, I get it.
And I said that the world is not big enough for two of us to wear the full thing. So
Hey, did you notice though when we came into this house? Did you check out the air fryer that they had?
oh my gosh, I know. Plus, this place is like a mansion.
I know. I mean, we're muscle elves, so we're like
Uh-huh.
proportionally
right, normal.
compared to humans, right?
Mhm.
And yeah,
Uh-huh.
this place is
And
ridiculous.
oh my gosh, the floor is in here. Have you seen that?
I went into the bathroom and like,
Marble.
yeah, like you can
Mhm.
eat off
marble
of it.
toilet.
And literally, some of the children were in there eating off of the marble floor.
I know.
and
I
the
thought that
toilet.
was a little much, but they
It's
were doing
ridiculous.
that. and yeah, I mean, just overall, like the deck is super nice. I understand that they had a new deck delivered the other day.
Yeah,
It wasn't delivered.
like delivered in one piece. I saw there were a couple of
Mhm.
huge tractors from Tractor Supply that just
Mhm.
literally like craned it in and just like put it into place, like Lego blocks.
Yeah.
He built the Lego structure in
Well,
one
when
room and
you're
brought it to the
when
other.
you're of a certain caliber of wealth, they will just bring the whole deck in at times. And I don't know that they did this here, but at times they'll just bring it in by helicopter and they will drop it down directly on the back of your house.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Well, that's what happened when the expansion of Santa's Workshop happened. I lived in that
Oh,
neighborhood.
you have a
Oh.
background.
Hello, is this Whitney? Oh, hello, Whitney. Now this is exciting. Now, Whitney, can you hear us? And
I need to make sure that we can hear Whitney, so stand by.
Whitney, can you say your name for us so we can hear you? See if we can hear you.
Whitney.
She said Whitney. We're gonna work on the sound here in just a minute.
It's a little
Okay.
quiet.
Tell Whitney a little bit about how you've got 3 days left, 4 days left.
Who's counting?
yeah, I think it's 4. Depending on where you are in the world,
Right.
and the international, the time zones.
Whit-
We don't want to get into that, Whitney. I'm so sorry. Let's focus on you for a minute.
I like that.
We would ask you questions, but you can't answer yet, so we'll get that soon.
See if Whitney can say hi again. Whitney,
Okay.
can you say hello again?
Hello.
Oh,
Here.
okay. All right, I can translate
There,
here.
now you can hear
Now I can hear Whitney. Hello, Whitney.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Now, did you have any questions for us about sort of the canon of, and not Christmas canon?
She
That's
wants to tell you what she would like you to get.
No. We have an agenda here, miss. You know, we've been
Yeah.
sent by
Okay.
Mr. Claus himself.
We've been alive for a long time. You know.
She got marble toilet seats, and all of a sudden she can tell us how to do our jobs.
I know. I know. Hey, let me call you in a favor and let me tell you exactly how to do it. So, okay, Whitney, this is not about us at all. This is about you. And we want you to know that. So, what do you want for Christmas?
A phone.
A phone. Now let's talk this over.
Yeah.
Because
Well, let me tell a quick story.
please.
When I was 16 years old, Whitney, which in elfish years is basically 432, my parents wouldn't give me a phone. And so I had to write with my quill a letter to my parents about how important it was for me to have a phone at that age, because I was driving my sleigh around for the first time. And it's very important that a first-time sleigh driving elf has a cell phone to be able to call his or her parents. So, Whitney, why do you want a cell phone? What do you want a phone for?
Call my friends.
Calling your friends. Now, Whitney, can I ask how old are you?
7.
And what are your parents saying about the phone idea?
They're good with it.
They would say that again, sorry?
They're good with it.
They're good with it, really? Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's on camera, so they're not quite, I don't know. I get the sense that
My
they're
mom
on the
is.
fence.
My mom is though.
Your mom is for it. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to throw this out as a suggestion. You take it for what it's worth. You saw Sonny sitting here a minute ago. Did you see Sonny, Whitney? Maybe not. Sonny is about your age. Now, Sonny asked for a phone once too. I have a knowledge of this. Sonny asked for a phone and she got a starter phone. She got a phone that could make phone calls to certain cartoon characters. And she really enjoyed that. Whitney is a little more skeptical, but I just want you to know that Sprinkles Light
Thank
and
you.
Towery,
Yeah. Yep.
we'll talk it over and we'll talk to the big guy and we'll let you know. Is that cool?
Who would she like to
Yeah.
send a Christmas wish to?
And who would you like to send your Christmas wish to? Would you like to say a shout out to anybody?
My cousin that's gonna be born tonight.
What? You know that your cousin's going to be born tonight? Wow. Now, do you have other cousins or is this your first cousin?
I have other cousins.
You have other cousins, but this one's probably going to be the best, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing puts the Christmas in C-section like a holiday birth. So
Don't listen to Sprinkles Light. But here's one thing to remember, though, that your new cousin. Do you know your cousin's name yet, or are they going to wait to tell you that?
I know her name.
Oh, what's her name?
Madeline.
Madeline. Okay, now you're going to be the big cool cousin. It's real soon here. So you have to remember that Madeline is going to think you are the coolest person in the world. And so you got to set a really good example for her and make sure that you use your phone well.
And Whitney, something you can tell your parents tonight, even before Santa comes in a couple of days, is that a cell phone would be very helpful for an older cousin to take candid photos of, the hospital and the new baby, right? You're going to be empty-handed right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to be able to contribute to the birth of this child without a cell phone?
Mm-hmm. Whitney,
You're not supposed to talk her into getting one.
those hospital photos can be. So you talk to your mom and dad and you let them know that you're actually in the long run saving them money.
And if there's a warranty plan that's offered for the phone, don't get it.
Don't get it.
Okay? You don't need it. You're going to be very good with that phone, right?
All right. Now, Merry Christmas to you and God's blessings on your family and your new cousin, Madeline. That's awesome. And we hope you have a great Christmas. And remember 2 things. 1, Merry Christmas. 2, never get the warranty. Okay? All right. Thanks, Whitney. Bye.
Bye, Whitney.
Hey there, everyone.
This is a good time to remind you that the warranty for this show can be purchased online for your one-time commitment of $19.99 plus $9.95 shipping and handling.
Yep, the shipping really gets you. Oh, hey. Oh my goodness, Christopher.
That's a strong name. That's a strong name.
I'm named after
Oh,
my uncle.
you're named after your uncle?
You know.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, you can. You
Oh,
want
I-
to relay?
yeah,
I
go
can
ahead.
relay. Hi, Christopher.
Hey, Aunt Annie.
Hello. Do you see these elves that I have right here right now?
Yes, I do.
What do you think about these elves?
I like it.
They like you.
Good, we're muscle elves.
Muscle elves.
What
show us your
are
muscles.
muscle elves?
This is muscle elves. So, Christopher, let me ask you the very first question. What would you like the muscle elves here to relay to Mr. Santa Claus about something you would like to have for Christmas?
Phone a friend.
What?
Very good strategy.
Mhm.
What is
Very good
something
strategy.
that Christopher would like to get for Christmas?
The Spider-Man web blaster.
The Spider-Man web blaster.
Spider-Man Web Blaster.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
now you're
Spider-Man's
talking our
pretty
language.
popular right now. I bet you guys are really deep into the
Mhm.
Spider-Man merch.
Mhm.
And we actually,
Yep.
funny enough, Christopher, because Santa is so popular in Hollywood, we actually got to watch a screening of the new Spider-Man movie 2 weeks ago before it was even in movie theaters.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Tom Holland, not exactly as nice as you would hope, but
You know,
still
Guys.
super cool if you can meet the real Spider.
What's that, Christopher?
you want to know how I saw that Spider-Man web blaster?
Yeah. Where did you see the Spider-Man Web Blaster?
I saw it on commercial.
On a commercial?
Yep.
What were you watching when you saw the commercial? Something on Disney?
CNN.
Yeah,
CNN?
probably.
Probably Disney. So
But it was live TV.
was it is it like a toy? Is it really cool? What does the Spider-Man Web Blaster do?
It can shoot
Obviously. Right?
webs or water with not even a spider inside.
It shoots webs or water, and there's not even a spider inside of it.
Oh, good. Okay, because sometimes, if depending on the authenticity, Sprinkles Light and I would actually go out to some old like rural barns and just collect spider webs and put them in a little baggie. But that doesn't sound like exactly what you were wanting.
No.
No. Okay. Good.
And it can be distracting, Christopher. You need to know this is that there used to be sorry, a lot of gumdrops on the way down. There used to be
Mhm. Marlboro.
there used to be cotton candy web blasters
Oh,
that it would shoot out candy flavored web.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I'm Sprinkles Light now. I've had too much sugar in my 420
you know these things,
years.
though. You are
Yeah.
an expert.
And it's also weird, because if you're around your friends and you get the cotton candy one, and you're just shooting webs into your friend's mouth. It's awkward. We feel like the traditional web blaster is probably going to be one of the best for you. Does that
Spider-Man
sound
Web
good?
Blaster.
Yeah, I would only play with it outside.
He would only play with it outside.
No, that's
I would
completely
play
fine.
it.
That's completely fine. I think we trust you, Christopher.
And just if you're gonna play with it inside, Christopher, just don't tell your parents that we told you it was okay. Okay? That's just don't tell. No, don't look at them.
No. He's the new elf. Remember, those
My
are not
daddy
really the
already
rules.
knows.
He'll be reprimanded
Right
harshly.
there.
If you could give a Christmas wish or something like that, do you have a Christmas wish you want to share with us?
I would like to have a Merry Christmas with my family and friends.
He would like to have a Merry Christmas with his family and friends.
I think that can be arranged.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good wish, Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
And Christopher, before we let you go, is there anybody who you want to say Merry Christmas to?
I just want to say Merry Christmas to Santa.
He just wants to say Merry Christmas to Santa.
Oh yeah, that can definitely be arranged too. We'll take care of that. No problem. Love it.
Okay.
Christopher, Merry Christmas to you. Is there anybody else there that wants to talk to us, or are you holding down the ship for everybody?
I hope sleeping.
Hope sleeping.
Hope
I'm
is
holding
sleeping.
down the ship for everybody.
For everybody. Do you know anything Hope wants from Santa? Do you want us to pass a message along?
Yeah. Yeah. She wants the Barbie doctor at Target.
The Barbie doctor
Yep.
at Target?
That comes with the whole thing.
Is it okay if it comes from Santa Claus and not Target?
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah,
I will
I have my
keep it.
thoughts on Barbie, especially Dr. Barbie, but yeah, it'll be okay. It's not for you, Christopher. It's all good. Yeah.
Dr. Barbie for Hope and
Okay.
a Spider-Man web blaster for Christopher.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. That sounds great.
Can I tell
Yep.
you something
Yeah.
for Harrison too?
And for Harrison, new baby brother Harrison.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he would like to
mhm.
tell us, what would Harrison like for Christmas this year?
I would just want to give him a good blankie.
He would just like for Harrison to have a good blankie for Christmas.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These are all
Yeah.
things that we can arrange.
Elf blankets are like top quality blankets as well.
You don't get to talk about elf blankets, okay?
Like a baby sized blanket,
Yeah.
not
The baby
like
size.
those.
Oh
huge-
yeah. Sorry. I just
Baby size blankets.
I've for 400 years weaving blankets, as you can imagine, the arthritis is ridiculous. So I just get a little triggered when people talk about that so willy nilly.
That sounds good. Christopher,
Anything you want?
anything Daddy wants for Christmas?
Grandpa, anything you want? Okay.
All good?
Grandpa
We'll
just
give-
says his grandkids.
All
Just his
good.
grandkids. Well, he's going to have a lot of those around. Thank you, Christopher. Merry Christmas. Go give everybody in your family a big hug from all of us here on the show.
Okay. Pass it to the next kid.
All right. Sounds good, Christopher. Thank you. Trisha, you got it? Okay. Bye, Christopher.
Man, it's interesting. There's been some holes in our omniscience as far as Harrison and Madeline go, and the items that kids want.
Yeah, I want them to be more specific with what kind of doctor, for Barbie. There's plenty of types of doctors,
I
right?
don't need. You don't probably. We should probably just let that go.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to drive that into anywhere but a ravine.
I think it's good. Little Hope wants aspires to be in the medical profession, and the Barbie doll is a good way to do that.
That's exactly
Medical
what.
doctor.
That's what you were implying.
That's it. Yeah,
My
that's-
fault.
So, yeah,
My
I
fault.
wasn't suggesting that a Barbie can't be a doctor. I was
Right.
suggesting that's where I think you thought I was going.
Yes.
I was there's plenty of kinds of doctors, and
Mhm.
there are some more toilet humor doctor jokes that we won't necessarily go down that
Mhm.
avenue. But yes, there's just plenty.
No, we will not. Okay. Does anybody else? Is there anything else that we need to contribute? No.
Absolutely.
I think on the
not.
next episode, when these elves go to their next stop, they'll meet up with the rest of the kids
Mhm.
and keep.
I mean, that was
having
a
the
ton of
conversation.
kids, but and we are exhausted.
It was a long flight.
Yep.
Should we see if Charlie wants to come talk to the elves?
Entirely up to Charlie.
What do you think the odds are?
I'm going to put it in a solid 50-50. I don't know.
So I have a question. I'll start with you, Sprinkles Light.
Yes.
What do you do the day after Christmas?
It's a 6-hour party.
6 hours.
I can't really get too specific
I
because
probably need to know the details.
Well, no, just like we're not supposed to share too much because
It's just like wine and cocktails. It's not like anything weird.
yeah.
But it's 6 hours of it. And that party itself is exhausting.
Can you hang 6 hours?
It's a lot of small talk. No, I tend to stay in the corner. I'm a bit of a what they call a wallflower elf.
We got
As
another
you can
one.
tell. Hey, it's Charlie.
Hey,
Why should you have him sit in your lap?
who's got
Oh,
two
no.
thumbs and excited to see Charlie? This
Here,
guy.
You guys, Ryan, or you have to.
There we go.
I just asked them what they do the day after Christmas, since they're elves and they're done Christmasing, and they said they have a 6-hour party. What do you do the day after Christmas?
I have my birthday.
Whoa, we do that though.
Yeah, right. Right, brother.
We know all
Yeah.
that. Gosh,
Come
are
on.
you kidding me, Charlie? We can do that already.
So, Charlie, if you were to tell these elves something that you want Santa Claus to give you for Christmas this year, what are you hoping you get?
Oculus Quest 2.
A what?
Ooh, yeah, we got the one.
Use twos, new ones. What are you looking for, Charlie?
Yeah.
No, I can really tell you.
Yeah.
Is that a VR thing?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get that from Santa Claus?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Here's the problem: Oculus is now owned by Facebook, and Facebook does not like your mom.
That's not true. Facebook doesn't like something about my show.
What do they want from you? You're just America's sweetheart.
I'm not America's sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
What else other than an Oculus?
I know. Time out. Let's stick with that
Yeah,
Oculus
okay.
idea. For just
Do you know
tad
what?
Yeah,
longer.
let's dive into that.
Yeah. What if you got to have one game? If you can only play one game on the Oculus for the rest of next year, what would that game be?
Probably Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Duck Hunt. Oh,
You can tell he's the old elf.
yeah. Just describe that game.
Yeah. What is that? Yeah. For those that don't know, for those watching that don't know,
we
what-
know.
Yeah, of course.
Basically, you have like these two things.
Yeah,
What are they
novels.
called?
Yep.
Like swords, and then
Mhm.
blocks come at you to the beat of the music, and then use whatever that's called.
Can you,
Swipe.
can you do that again? What was that like? Okay. Yeah. I get that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I knew that, of course, as
Mhm.
you did. We were talking about it on the way down.
He's doing like, you know how when like a dancer is on stage performing
Right.
and they're just like hitting it, they're hitting the pops. He does that when he's playing the game, but when he's just showing it, he's just like, oh, you know, do this.
Yeah.
Would you be
Yeah.
okay if we, because we make all the toys naturally and we program, that's that levels higher than I am. I don't get to touch the computers.
It's like level 3 and up,
If it were only Christmas music,
which
in
we
that
just
game-
call music.
Yeah, just music, right? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
I played my drum for him, pa rum pum pum pum.
Yeah.
Yeah? Next
Oculus,
July?
Oculus Little Drummer Boy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. We just call it Oculus because
Right.
derivative.
We,
but-
we just call it Oculus because that's what I said.
So other than an Oculus, is there anything else that you would like to have?
You,
Get it
you didn't
together.
need to correct me. It's literally exactly what I said. That's
Super
fine
Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
though.
Oh, that does
Do you
look
guys
cool.
do elves play video games?
We don't have a lot of time.
No. I mean, we dream about it. We
Mhm.
wish we could be, young children playing games all the time, but, nobody
Just
asks
always-
us if we want to have fun.
Just
Mhm.
always working.
Yeah, except for those 6 hours like we talked about.
Yeah,
And it's
6
wine
hour
and
cocktail
cheese?
party.
Yeah, it's
You get
exactly.
6 hours off of working and it's wine and cheese.
Yeah.
Is there better?
It's not ideal. Look, we trade this in for eternal life.
Oh, elf
So,
life.
Yeah.
Elf
but I
life.
mean, then you're
It
drafting.
kind of seems like
the
you
life.
said you're how old are you?
428. It'll be
It seems
429
like eternal
tomorrow.
life.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Just-
There's a trade. You don't have your freedom, but you do get to live forever.
Tuck Everlasting book, it was
Who's your
okay,
agent?
but it wasn't
Mhm.
exactly
Yeah.
correct. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
And we signed this stuff way before agents.
All right, Charlie, thank you. See you later.
Thank you, Charlie.
All
Try
right.
not to trip over everything on your way out.
There is a question from Sam. He wants
Okay.
to know if Santa knows if you're watching videos with bad language or saying bad words.
Who is doing this?
Sam wants to know if Santa knows when you do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How does he know? Like, how does that work?
Well, like, do I need to explain the concept of omniscience?
I think you do.
Omniscience means knowing everything, including what you watch.
let's just say that the NSA really got their start from a long cocoa meeting with Santa.
Also, the upper echelons of the North Pole have been corrupted in recent years, and we are loath to report that. But the man who is running the show is still good, and we are fighting back against the deep North Pole.
Don't get us banned on YouTube for doing this.
Will not. I won't. And if I do, then
Yeah, you know why. Like,
yeah.
you've been made very.
My mere appearance may get us banned from YouTube.
There he is again. All right, we've got a little less than 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Peanut Galleries, are there any questions either on the actual live chat? You can shout them out if there are any comments that you could put up some of the comments that are up there. Just Brad, you can feature them for people who are watching. Say hello, and maybe we'll shout some out. We got a question over here.
Who tests all the stuff from the North Pole? Like, if they said they don't get to play video games,
Like toy testing?
Yeah, who does that?
No, there's not any testing.
Just send it out?
Yeah, we first time or it's not working. Like it's right.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well,
here.
I mean, I've read about this once in a book that there's patches and software updates if we don't get
Kathy
anything right.
on
Mhm.
Facebook says the elf with the knee highs and suspenders is priceless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Whereas I have a specific price.
Yeah, I didn't know how to take that, but now I know how to take that. So
Mhm.
thank you,
Thank
Kathy.
you, Kathy.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Thank you, Kathy.
Hiking these down a little bit.
Yeah.
You're sending the wrong message.
No,
Yes, you are.
Well, with
Yes,
all this
you are.
with all this space here, I'm sorry that
Mhm.
I can't really do much with that. I'll just sit here.
It's
Like
getting
this
hot
with
in
it.
here, but there's a fire behind me.
Yeah, you're like,
I am on it. It is on my back.
Mrs. Claus says I have nice kneecaps, so flaunt it if you got it right, Kathy.
what did you do before you were Elf 4 level?
I was a
Elf 5.
I was a blacksmith.
What did you do as a blacksmith?
I mean, you know what a blacksmith does.
Not an elf
We shoe
blacksmith.
horses, and we
Do you use horses at the North Pole?
not anymore.
Not any less.
Not after we got the reindeer.
Yeah, not after the storm.
Yeah, funny story. Originally, horses drew that sleigh.
That's a 3-day trip. Instead of 24
and
hours.
they didn't fly.
A solid 72.
Did you have a question?
I just want to know why some elves wear suspenders and some don't.
Some have been grandfathered in and retain their dignity. Some.
Which ones?
Some. Not going to name names because I can't remember them.
Along those lines,
It might have been named after a
What's that?
president.
Amanda's kids would like to know why they're not wearing green. She thought all elves wore green.
Well, they do have their pants.
Yeah,
their
and
pants on.
check.
Yeah, this is I mean,
Why don't you stand up just so that in case?
I was just waiting.
So this is the model elf.
Well, careful.
Yeah,
I'm trying to unbunch myself. All right.
He's twerking.
I can't go too high.
No, yeah.
It's just your midsection.
I'll just
Yep.
stand here.
Yeah, just cover up the
Yep.
Suspenders.
suspenders.
Suspenders. So this is a forest green,
This is
Maybe-
really high quality too.
Yeah.
like an emerald green. The Wizard of Oz really copied our outfits, and we got a
Mhm.
pending lawsuit that's still happening
It's
right
really
now.
like
but,
it's top of the line, the provider of the North Pole work uniforms. Johnny Brock's Dungeon.
Yeah, which is weird. They're here right here in this town.
That's why we got them to come here. They were going by to pick up the uniforms.
we call him John Brock,
Yeah.
out of respect. But
Well, they like the green velvet pants.
The green velvet pants.
Yep.
yeah, thank you.
Do you like them?
Yes, I love them, and everything that we are assigned to wear is my favorite.
Seems like you
Ever.
have some union negotiations to engage upon.
There is no union.
Yeah,
The contract is you do this for the rest of your life and you will continue to live.
the
Got another
trade-off.
question
Yeah.
up there.
I wonder
Yeah.
have they ever met a talking snowman or narwhal?
Have you ever met a talking snowman?
No
or a
and no,
narwhal?
but I did meet Burl Ives.
Jennifer on Facebook says, "What's happening with the island of misfit toys?"
That's a myth.
We don't talk about that incident any longer.
It is that
Can you sing the song?
I mean, first of all, let's
No.
dive in a little bit deeply. Some of them deserve to be there, okay? The jelly gun? Come on, all right? Who's ever in their wildest imagination said, if we had all the children in the world on this live stream tonight, and we asked all
We
of them,
have most of them.
most of them, yeah, 96%. But what I'm saying is, no child with their one Christmas wish would, for themselves or anyone else, ask for a jelly gun.
we were instructed not to talk about the island of misfit toys, and somebody's had some whiskey slush. And as it revealed some details here, they're going to get us banned from Santa Tube.
Missy on Annie Frey YouTube channel says, "Why does Tally wear 2 shirts?" That's you.
Tally, yeah, it's misspelled, but that's fine. Because it is cold in here.
It's not. It's perfect.
And I don't want to be cutting glass,
So we got to call them suspenders, but we can talk about cutting glass all day around, huh? Okay.
We've all had a little whiskey slush.
Another question. Go ahead.
Muscle.
I have a question. Do you guys have a favorite reindeer and why?
Ooh, yeah. Let's start with you, Sprinkles. Light.
Olive is my favorite reindeer because it's the other reindeer, and I like to think of myself as different and unique. So Olive is my number one girl.
Olive, your favorite reindeer?
Probably Donner.
Why?
He's
What makes him special to you?
you got deep, dark eyes, and you just never know what he's thinking. He's one of those.
I do know.
He's one of
I
those.
know.
Yep.
I think.
Yep. You never know what he's gonna do.
Is that also the name of the cannibal group or the hikers, the Donners? Yeah, Donner Party, right?
Yeah.
Donner Party.
Yeah, the
50.
Donner Party, the cannibals.
I don't know what this means. Okay, anyway, so Bob, I'm bringing it back.
No, that's Jeffrey Dahmer. The Donner Party
Yeah.
was a
Yeah, they were like a hillbilly
yeah,
family that ate
they,
people.
Yeah, they ate
Yeah.
each other because they got stuck.
Yeah.
Bob,
was really
Bob on Facebook says, "Is Dennis your dentist?"
Another myth. That's TV. That's made for TV. This
Who
is
is your
not.
dentist?
This is not. It's made for TV. Who's my dentist? Dr. Ty Parker, Fountains Family Dentistry. He is not going to like that he got mentioned on this. Let's edit that one out.
What's that again? What's that phone number again?
Definitely not in Fairview Heights next to Shogun.
Oh, I'm hungry. That sounds like a great dinner.
I know.
They're still open?
Hibachi is fantastic.
Next
And
question.
that's why we were going there.
I feel like Jen Psaki.
Yeah.
What are Elves' favorite foods since you guys don't get to eat the Christmas cookies?
If you're not eating Christmas cookies, what are your favorite food, Sprinkles?
All right, so Will Ferrell did a really poor job representing us, I feel like, in that movie. That
He
we'll
was
go on.
super lovable.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah. Well, set the bar a little higher, will you? Will, thanks. But no, I'm
Not an accurate presentation.
Well, I mean, the breakfast, the famous Buddy the Elf breakfast, it's way overdone. I mean, yeah, of course we love sugar. It's coursing
Maple
through our
syrup.
veins. Yeah,
Mhm.
of course. But I'm a big surf and turf guy. I love a little bit of Parmesan fries. I'm a big fan of bone broth. Beef bone broth,
Mhm.
especially this time
You
of the
seem
year.
refined.
Well, I mean, it
Yeah.
was pretty crappy of you to assume otherwise. So thank
I
you.
agree. I like pho, depending on how you pronounce it here. It's a Vietnamese dish. We travel, we get around,
Totally.
right?
Yeah.
So we eat all kinds of stuff. We eat stuff that.
I mean, before, like you talked
you
about,
grow- yeah.
Tully, that
Yep.
they were it was a horse-drawn carriage at one point in time. So
Mhm.
3 days instead of 1 day. So
Before the old glue factory.
right, yeah.
Mhm.
Man, were those the days.
Mhm.
God,
I know.
North Pole smelled so good for a couple of years there.
Mhm.
Anyways, so we've been internationally traveling for centuries,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of great
Really,
food
the
all over.
cuisine, I would say, has really picked up in the last 50 years. or
Yeah.
so.
For
Before
sure.
that, you're eating like potatoes and like some
I-
grog and some crap.
Yeah, we stayed away from the British Isles for a couple of decades there,
Yeah.
in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Crappy food selection.
It was
but,
all like not even shepherd's pie.
yeah, right.
It was like not.
You
Like,
guys could talk about food for a long time.
yeah. Yep.
So, who is Randolph the reindeer?
That is a good question. So,
It
according
is.
to lore, Randolph. So there's a long story here. But back when rock and roll first started, Chuck Berry came to
St.
the
Louis.
North Pole. Exactly.
You're, like,
that's
in
another.
Chuck Berry.
That's true.
You could.
I
like, when
didn't
you
even
go
think about that.
Pick up the rest of the
Yeah,
uniforms
and
at
I got
Johnny
Tina
Rock's Center.
Turner stories too.
No, do we? Yeah.
Do we ever?
Whew.
And Tennessee Williams stories.
Mhm.
I got a couple of those. Anyway, Chuck Berry made that up. Randolph.
Just made it up.
Yeah, he made that up for a song. That's what he did. He made that up for music,
How'd that make
which
you feel?
we just call music.
Yeah, we just call it music. Yeah.
Are we
Well,
good? What do you,
I think that's probably it.
one last.
Oh,
question.
one last question.
Whose grandma got run over by the reindeer?
You can feel that.
Well, so this is we're all laughing about that joke. Very good question.
Yeah,
by
at the
way,
time,
but,
like it's been long enough now, but
it was actually Santa's grandmother that.
Oh,
yeah, so
oh no!
a lot of people don't understand is like we
That's
celebrate this blank song. We just call it a song. You call it Christmas song. It's actually Saint Nick's himself. His grandmother got ran over by the reindeer, and it was actually in the first couple of years of the transition from horses to reindeer. So it was kind of a sensitive.
it was sad because he lost his mom like 2 years later.
right.
So his grandma, then mom.
Yeah.
It was
Also,
all real close together.
yeah, we didn't know if it would stick. And there's a lot of glue jokes from the horses and
Mhm.
whatnot there, but yeah, and that's okay now. So I appreciate the concern. Thanks a lot for asking.
Yeah, it's not a great note to end on, but thank you. And we are probably done then.
Yeah, I
right?
think so. I mean, I can hear Donner up there getting a little upset. So
My favorite.
yeah, we each take one reindeer on our travels, before, they got to get a little bit of sleep beforehand. So
Yeah.
Donner and Olive are up there ready for our departure. So if it's all right with you, I mean,
I'm very.
we've never been welcomed into a kingdom before, and so we might have to make sure
Right.
the air fryer's turned off before we leave. Because
Mhm.
I'm sure such a big appliance,
Yeah.
theoretically
It was
cause
a
fire.
gift.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah,
From
great.
Santa.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I would have got an air fryer from Santa, but
Well,
You know what I always say, let's hit the head before we go. But in here, it's like you get to really enjoy it because of the marble.
yeah, and it'd be rude to leave without saying goodbye to the butler in the bathroom.
Oh
Right.
my.
You know.
Right. And getting spritzed.
Hey,
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye to the children.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
children.
children.
Thank you, everybody else, for being here. Thank you to everybody who is watching. And we will be back on the air tomorrow from noon to 3. The Christmas Eve special starts at 9 a.m. Come over here, Trisha.
Trisha,
Right here.
everybody.
Right here. Scooch in here. I've never been this close to an elf before. And neither have they.
I won't touch that one.
Try to get a little
Thank you. Please
Well,
don't.
touch
We
that.
are
We have a
grateful
family
for
show.
you. Thank you so much for being here with us. Please join us on Christmas Eve. Trisha, 9 a.m.
Yep.
Christmas
9
Eve.
a.m.
Basically all day,
Yep.
Christmas Day, all day as well. We couldn't do any of this without you, which I hope doesn't talk you out of
Mhm.
doing
Christmas
us in
Day.
the future.
Christmas Day, which we just call day.
Day.
Happy day, y'all.
We will see you next time.
See you
Trisha,
guys.
take us out. Bye, guys. Merry Christmas. Just keep waving. Keep waving. Presents came today.
You don't keep waving.
Merry Christmas, folks. Love ya.